Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. Tonight another brewery, new brewery, for us to review out of Goochland, Virginia. This is, believe it or not, called the Lickinghole Creek Craft Brewery. Never heard of it, found this can, saw it on the shelf, big B on the front. This is called their Scarlet Honey Hoppy Red Ale with estate honey infused into this beer. ABVs are 4.9%. It says, drink a beer, save a bee. It talks about how their proceeds from the scarlet honey go to protecting Virginia's bee population through responsible ecology farming and practices. So with every sip, you can taste that sweet nectar of doing good. So again, I applaud the brewery for doing something good in terms of protecting the bee population, but more importantly, doing something above and beyond just brewing good beer. At least that's what we hope so. So this is called their Scarlet Honey, like I said. It talks a lot about how, in their description, at least on the website, 75% of America's trees are pollinated by bees. There's a portion of this proceeds, like I just told you, that go to this foundation that they have, and it says beekeeping is no joke. Again, respect to everybody who does that. That is not something I would want to do. So thank you for keeping our bee population healthy and putting this into a good beer, which we are going to try to see what we have going on here for you tonight. So I anticipate, I'm trying to pour this fairly slow, that this is going to be one of those beers that has a pretty nice color to it, nice aroma to it. I'm going to leave it at that. So just like what I would have thought of a honey red ale would look like, it's got a nice honey color to it. It's fairly thick, viscous. It's got a nice thin frothy head on it, which is dissipating nice. It's got a little bit of lacing, but not too much because of the ABVs. But I anticipated a red ale infused with honey would have that nice kind of honey color, and it does. And it definitely is cloudy, but there's not a lot of stuff floating around on it, which I'm a huge fan of. So, the aroma. It smells like hops, honey, and a little bit of malt, but not caramel. It's more of a sweetness, sugariness. It's got a really cool kind of sugar, complex sugar aroma to it. That's about it. It's got a nice aroma to it. It's subtle, but it definitely has the honey coming out with the hops balance. It's nice. I like that. So cheers. Let's get into the glass. Oh God, that's good. Wow, that's much better than I had anticipated, as you can tell from my reaction. So the hops are there. It's kind of, I would guess, kind of a Simcoe-y, Centennial, a little bit herbally, a little bit grassy notes to it. It's got a nice kind of malt backbone to it. It's not too bready, but it's subtle. And then it has this really, really nice honey flavor, sweetness. Again, the grassy notes come in, a little bit of herbalness to it, but it's got a killer finish on it. It definitely is something that has a unique characteristic to it. That's really good. It's different. I mean, again, it's a red ale, so you're looking for a little bit more of that punch to it, and it has it with the hop up front, but the honey mixed in. This is a killer beer. This is really well done, and I would only imagine with trying to maintain the beehive with enough volume to then brew this beer is not easy. So with that being said, I would rate this beer at least a 4. We rate our beers between 1 and 5. For a red ale with honey infused in it, for what this is, it's extremely good. It's fresh, It's got a good balance to it. It's crisp. It's just got a lot of things going for it. I would absolutely buy this again. Now, this is one of those beers I would reserve for certain times of the year with certain meals. Again, this is even something that as a dessert. So if you don't want dessert and you want something sweet, the honey in this is it very pronounced, which it should be. It's what they're looking for. But it's got a really good balance to it. So I would highly recommend this. This is really, really good. So protect the honey population. Scarlet honey out of Lickinghole Creek Craft Brewery. I'm a fan. Good job. Well done. So if you've tried it, please leave comments on our YouTube channel or our website, microbeerreviews.com. We appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, we'll see you again real soon. Cheers.